Oh.
Good evening, sir. Platoon. This is my route planning brief for Operation Dracula, and I'm Cadet Orion Rolliter. Begin. We are starting from Patrol Base Coffin, moving east to west towards engagement area Blood. We begin at the start point, exactly 50 meters directly south of our patrol base. Our first leg is from the start point to checkpoint 1. Our start point 50 meters south of the stream is at point 39456340. For this route, we will handrail the stream to the north exactly 400 meters east to phase line BAT, and then begin the traveling overwatch technique. Our left handrail will be the stream to the north, and our right handrail will be the draw to the fork. Will be the draw exactly south of our position, and we'll take this route to checkpoint 1. We will be following the magnetic azimuth of 109 degrees. Observation in fields of fire for this entire route is limited by the dense foresting within this region. Avenues of approach are primarily limited to trails, such as the trail following east to west north of our position. There is no key terrain for this leg. Obstacles in this leg largely consist of the stream to the north and the stream to the east. In order to make it to our objective, we will need to cross at least one of these streams in 2 locations. And cover and concealment is ample as we are moving through densely forested terrain, something that will be continuous throughout this route. Enemy contact on this leg is unlikely and unsuspected. However, past phase line BAT, we will be moving at the traveling overwatch technique in order to restrict the possibility of being observed in the vicinity of trails in the region. For our formation and order of movement, we will be moving in platoon column, squad column, and fire team wedge. Our order of movement will be first squad first, the weapon squad second, and then second and third squad taking the rear. And our traveling technique, as mentioned earlier, will be traveling overwatch. From control point 1 to control point 2, we're going to continue crossing the north-south stream and handrail north of the spur to checkpoint 2. Crossing the trail here where it meets the stream heading north to south. We will follow the magnetic heading of 71 degrees for a total distance of 1,500 meters. Observation in fields of fire remains continuous from the earlier leg. Avenues of approach remain continuous from the earlier leg, but there is key terrain, peak 1614 directly south of our position. If taking enemy contact, we will retreat to this peak and establish a strong point waiting for follow-on forces to watch over the enemy. Enemy contact is again considered unlikely, but it is suspected in the vicinity of phase line black. Therefore, we will exercise increased caution moving past peak 1614 towards phase line black. Formation and orders of movement remain continuous. Third leg, crossing phase line black where it intersects with the north-south road and the east-west stream. We will proceed north using phase line black as a left handrail and using contour navigation to maintain a steady heading at the magnetic azimuth of 55 degrees. We will maintain the same terrain analysis in the last leg. Enemy contact is again unsuspected and unlikely. However, as we move closer to the ORP, we will maintain traveling overwatch as our technique. Formation and orders of movement remain consistent. However, when we cross the LDA at phase line black, we'll be moving at bounding and in a file. From checkpoint 3 to checkpoint 4, all formations and orders of movement will remain consistent. This is the same heading, however we will change to a heading of 45 degrees for a distance of 800 meters until we reach the checkpoint where the stream and trail cross. Checkpoint 4 to checkpoint 5, we will follow a magnetic heading of 131 degrees, following the draw until we reach the peak of the ridge line at checkpoint 5. From checkpoint 5, we will follow a magnetic heading of 118 degrees using the bounding overwatch technique in order to minimize the likelihood of enemy contact and observation in the vicinity of the ORP. Sir, platoon, thank you very much.